Hey everyone, it's me Merlin, your keyboard wizard, here with another round of keyboard interest checks. This week we've got the most unique GMK set I've possibly ever seen, and what could possibly be my favorite 65%. Stay tuned till after the break. Let's start off with GMK Manta. This was posted in early May by Ynex and is inspired by manta rays and the sea. Colors are all custom RAL colors with 4 kits. The base kit supports the most common layouts up to full size. There's a novelty kit depicting all manner of sea creatures, including, of course, the manta ray. There's an extension kit, a white spacebar kit, and a numpad. It also comes with a nice sea-themed dust mat. No vendors or expected group by date are available yet. I'm a big fan of the color blue, so this set caught my eye. I typically find it very difficult to have mods and alphas look good if different shades of the same color are used, but this set gets it right. Perhaps I'm just jaded by sets like EPBT ABS Sharkbait, which is very similar to GMK Manta, but as you can see, the colors just, well, there's something off about it. Based on the renders provided, I think this set fits better with white or deep blue boards. The black doesn't seem to fit too well with the theme. My favorite part is going to have to be the underwater themed dust mat. These two renders absolutely sold me on this, as I think a good dust mat adds to the aesthetic of the board, or in this case, even frames it. If you like manta rays and the color blue, the MechMerlin verdict is consider. GMK Boho is a set proposed in mid-April by Flazion, inspired by the Bohemian design trend. I have to admit, before this key set, I didn't even know what a Bohemian design trend was. The colors used are the GMK stock color CP and 2 custom RAL colors. This board comes with 3 kits. The base kit supports common layouts up to TKL, there's a numpad, a spacebar kit, and it also comes with a dust mat. Vendors are going to be Kono Store, Ashkeeb, Switch Keys, Prototypist, Ilum KB, and Z Frontier. The scheduled group by date is June 8, which, if you're watching this video right when it comes out, that's next week. This is a very clean looking and minimalist kit. The color choices and how they meld together fit very well with my aesthetic preferences. I also appreciate their kitting. Normally novelties cost an additional $30 to $50, but they've opted to put the novelties in the base kit instead of having a numpad. This is a great move as the majority of GMK keyset buyers only have keyboards TKL or smaller. I'm hoping that this gives us a very affordable base kit of around $120. However, I do have to say that the Bohemian design trend appears in many places. In fact, it shows up so much that people don't even realize that it's there. In a way, this makes the set kind of boring if you ask me. In fact, if you want to go to extremes, this is basically just EPBT ABS charcoal, but with brown accents. Because of its plain and simple nature, I actually think this set works on pretty much any color board. The MechMerlin verdict is strong consider. GMK Windowed was posted by Bachu at the end of March 2021. This is a black and white set, but the most unique thing about it, and in fact probably the most unique thing out of any GMK key set I've seen, is that it's got slits, allowing in-switch lighting to shine through. Colors chosen are the stock GMK colors of WS1 and CR. There are only 2 kits provided here, a base kit that supports the common layouts up to full size, and a Spacebars kit. No vendors or expected group by date as of yet. In my opinion, this is what I call a novelty kit. Typically, these slits are reserved for keycaps that go over indicator keys such as your caps lock, num lock, scroll lock. I don't think these were ever meant to be for every single key. Another thing that I was kind of expecting was that for a set named GMK Windowed, I think it's a missed opportunity to have code here instead of Win or even the Windows logo. Anyway, if you're looking for a rather unique GMK key set, this set might just be for you. The MechMerlin verdict is maybe. The Bound 75 is a 75% keyboard that was posted on Geekhack in December of 2020 by Bahamech. It's got separated arrows, F-row, and rightmost column, 6-degree typing angle, and top mount. Plates available are aluminum, polycarb, brass, and FR4. You also have the option of polycarbonate, aluminum, and brass for the weight. The PCB will be designed by KBD fans and will also have a USB-C daughter board. What initially drew me to the board is the name, Bounce 75, implying that it would be extremely flexy. As an owner of the Jelly Epoch, I thought it would be interesting to get other boards like it. And with a board named Bounce, that's what you'd expect, right? But as we see from the pages, this is actually just a top mount board. It's not going to have the flex commonly associated with gasket designs. If you read more through this, you'll see that this board actually started off as an integrated plate board. I guess you could go with the polycarb plate, but even then it's not going to have the same amount of flexiness as the Jelly Epoch. What drew me to this board is because it's different. It's got curvy edges. The curviest 75 in recent memory is the orange 75. I think this board gravitates more in that direction rather than to some of the more recent 75 offerings. As our hobby grows, it gets harder and harder to differentiate one board from many others, so even little accents like this is very appreciated. Many designers put the aesthetics on the back or even on the sides, but when the board is in use, it's that top view that you're going to see most often. I did notice that one of the available weight options is polycarb, which I found funny because polycarb isn't really a weight, it's more of an accent, right? But I do hope that these polycarb weights will be available in different colors. If you like 75s and have been getting bored of the recent 75 offerings, this board might be for you. The MechMerlin verdict is consider. Alright, I know this series is basically about stuff that I've read throughout the week, but I'll be honest here, I've been following this particular board for quite a while now. What am I talking about? The Chapter 1, posted by Rook Design in mid-May. The Chapter 1 is a 65% with isolation gasket mount, leaf spring plate, 6.5 degree typing angle with rotary encoder and USB-C daughter board. About a year ago now, Canonkeys released a board named the Chimera 65. This is going to look very similar to that, but it's got a rotary encoder. This is estimated to be a $430 board and will be sold through Ilum KB, Daily Clack, Ashkeebs, MyKeyboard.eu, and Mekibo. Rook Design is currently targeting a group buy date sometime in Q3 of 2021. I'm going to say that I absolutely love this board, and whatever I say next might be extremely biased. 65s are probably the most saturated layout in the keyboard market today. Every month, there's at least 3 group buys with the next new 65%. Like what I said regarding the Bounce 75, I'm always looking for something new and different, especially since a majority of my 65s look very similar from the top down. On top of all its amazing features, the Chapter 1 is new and different to me because of the thick bezels, the exploded arrow and rightmost column, and the addition of the encoder knob. I literally don't have another 65 that looks anything like this. I remember seeing it in photos and being taken aback by its aesthetics, but now that we have an IC, I've also been won over by the specs. Thankfully, I'll be streaming a build of the R2 prototype, so hopefully, just as it looks good on paper, it will also type and feel good once I get the actual unit. If you like encoders and are a big fan of 65% keyboards, the MechMerlin verdict is must buy. Well, there you have it, guys. These are the 5 interest checks that caught my attention in the past week, for good or for bad. All links are posted down below, so let me know which one you like the best. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye now.